this defining moment for Moses, it changed his life. For those of you that know the story, we know that Moses eventually agrees and says, okay, I'm your man. Okay, Lord, I'm going to do it. I'll go and I'll go and do what you say and be the one that leads the people out of Israel. So that's why next week we're going to get into Moses going before Pharaoh. Because it wasn't easy. Remember, Pharaoh was the one who wanted to kill him, murdered an Egyptian slave master. It's difficult facing your fears. It's difficult facing things that you feel like wants to conquer you. So we're going to get into next week facing Pharaoh and the 10 plagues and what it looked like for the Israelites to step into freedom. But today, we're going to close with a song, and I just want you to ask the Lord and just kind of reflect on these 3 questions. Where do you stand? Maybe you need to move. Maybe you need to take some steps one way or another. Those steps should obviously always be towards God, but where you stand, it matters, and what's in your hand. Maybe God's asking you to release something. Your gifts, your talents, I don't know what it is, but God's asking you to release it to Him, and man, watch what He can do when you take your little and you give it to Him. Then who is with you? Who do you surround yourself with? Maybe you need to realign some relationships, friendships, connections. Because man, you want to step into the freedom that God has for you. Where you stand, what's in your hand, and who you surround yourself with. Well, big determining factors is if you can walk into freedom that God has for you. So I want you just to reflect on these 3 questions.